Whoa, thanks for joining us, everybody. My name is Russ with the Ozark Mix podcast, and I'm so glad that you're joining us. Listen, I want to jump right into it. I want to give you 3 questions that you need to ask your wedding DJ in order for you to find the right DJ for your wedding. Now, listen, around here at Ozark Mix, we love weddings. We love all things weddings. So I just want to say, if you love all things weddings and you need some help with your wedding in Arkansas, in Tulsa, Oklahoma, or in Springfiled or Branson, Missouri, we are available. We have 6 to 8 teams that can help you. We have photo booths, amazing DJ teams. We would love for you to do that. And if you're looking for wedding tips, make sure that you subscribe to our channel. We are building this joker and it is here to stay and we're grateful for it. So we're coming live from the Ozark Mix studio, AKA my upstairs. So that's just the way it is at my house. It's where we office out of, and we love what we do. So anyway, let's jump right into it. I want to give you 3 questions to ask your wedding DJ to decide if this is the DJ for you. And a lot of times we get this question. In fact, I just got off the phone with one of my friends from Chicago who's getting married this summer. And they called, set up a meeting with me and asked me what they should be asking their DJ. And I thought, man, this is a perfect podcast episode. So let's just jump right in. So what I told them is this, is that you can expect to pay, especially here in Northwest Arkansas, if a DJ is experienced and they've got a lot of experience doing weddings, and we're going to talk about this in a second, it means a lot. It matters a lot if they have experience as a wedding DJ. If they've got a lot of experience, you can expect to pay starting at about $1,400 all the way up to $3,500. And that's definitely here in Arkansas. I would not be surprised if those are the prices that you saw. Now, I'm going to talk about why those prices are the way that they are. That is a big jump from $1,400 to $3,500, but I just want you to stay tuned. We're going to take 10 minutes. I'm going to explain this really quickly. Okay. So the first thing that you want to ask your DJ is this. Can I see a photo or a video of your last wedding's setup? Like, what did it look like for your gear and what you set up? And I want to show you guys what I'm talking about. If someone were to ask us that, this is what we would send them. In fact, we show this every time we meet with somebody over Zoom, and we meet over Zoom. And I will say, I'm loving being able to do this with you guys live today. And I'm using Ecamm Live for the first time to kind of get it under our belt. So we're excited about that. But I want to show you, this is what we would send them. Okay. This is exactly what it would look like if I were to send this photo. It looks like this. This is our setup that we're super proud of. That took us a long time. If I showed you what our setups look like several years ago when we were just starting, it would not look like this, okay? You could tell that we didn't have the experience that we do now, okay? So this didn't happen overnight. This is just us being experienced in this. So what I want you to notice in this photo is just the lines, the aesthetics. There's actually a bunch that's bugging me right now. In this event, we didn't really cable manage very well. I'm seeing some cables coming down those piping, but all in all, it looks really good. It's clean, it's slick. You can't see a bunch of gear. And so if you ask your DJ that you're interviewing for a photo and they send you something back that's got cables running everywhere, that's all different colors, that is just not aesthetically pleasing for your day, rest assured that's what it's going to look like on your big day. Okay. I just want you to understand that if the DJ that you're looking for, if you want something that's aesthetically pleasing, then you've got to hire a DJ that cares a lot about that kind of thing. Some DJs don't. Like they put up a facade, they put up 2 speakers and they call it a day. And let me show you what that might look like. Okay. We do have a look like that, but ours is simplified. This is it simplified, but it looks good. You could barely see behind that photo that our gear is back there, but still clean lines, not a lot going on. You've got dance floor lights. You've got our speaker systems that are super good looking. And this is our cheapest package. This is what our cheapest package looked like. And that's the reason why we are on that end of, say, we normally charge between $2,100 and $2,600 to do a full wedding. Okay. So that's the first question that you want to ask. You want to ask, hey, can I see a photo of your recent setup? Number two is, how familiar are you with the venue that I am getting married at? That's what you want to ask as a couple. How familiar, DJ, are you with the venue, with my venue? And this answer is going to tell you a lot. I will say this, you guys. So several years ago, when someone asked us that, I hadn't had a lot of experience in being a wedding DJ. I hadn't had a lot of experience in these venues. And I had to tell them, you know what, this will be my first time there. And that took a lot of time and effort for us to build that up and be out there and get our name out and all that kind of stuff and have experience in those venues. What this answer is going to tell you is if that DJ has a lot of wedding experience. Because if they have a lot of wedding experience, then likely they will have experience at that venue. Does that make sense? So if they can't answer your question, if they can say, well, I've never really been there, and this is a really popular venue and there's a lot going on there, then it might be likely that you're talking to someone who doesn't do weddings all the time. You know, like I want you to understand that I'm not saying that if they don't have experience at this venue, that they're not an experienced DJ. I'm just saying it's something that you want to ask, because when we talk to clients that we are familiar with their venue, we're able to just jump in and let them know so many different things about their venue, what time we need to set up, where we need to be placed, where speakers should be, you know, what colors have looked well there before, where uplights would be placed, where you could expect to kind of do your intros. Like, there's just so many things that we think through on that regard when it comes to the venue. So that's the second question. So number one, can I see your setup? Number two, how familiar are you with my venue? And number three, and this, please don't let this be overlooked. Please don't let this be overlooked. May I have a video of you performing at a wedding recently? And the reason why you want to ask that is, number one, if they say, oh, I don't really have time, I don't have a lot of, footage of myself doing that, that's a red flag, you guys, because every DJ I know has a phone and uses it for social media and is posting online all the time, Instagram stories and all that kind of stuff. Why? Because they're proud of what they do. I know for us, I probably do 6 or 7 stories a night. I do TikToks, all this kind of stuff. So I always have footage to share with my clients that are asking me. But if you're asking a DJ to send you some footage and they don't have any, that would be an indicator that it's likely they're not as busy as they say that they are. Okay. And the second thing is if they do send you one, then you're able to evaluate and see if that flavor matches what you're going for your wedding, if that makes sense. So it's just an easy way for you to interact with the DJ by not, being in person, but also seeing what they're all about. So I hope that these questions are going to help you make the best decision possible for your wedding. And listen, let me just say this one more time. If you're getting married in Arkansas or Tulsa or Springfield, Missouri, or Branson, Missouri, we would absolutely be honored to be there with you. I've got 6 teams that are ready to go, and we would love to be there. We offer photo booths as well, and we're super high energy, and we stay off the microphone with hokiness, okay? We really do. Listen, I'm so grateful to spend a little bit of time with you. Hopefully these 3 questions will help you pick the best DJ for your event, and we look forward to seeing you at the next one. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye-bye.